What's going on, everybody? Tim here, the Kentucky Board Gamer, and I'm aboard my spaceship playing Starship Awesome 3000. Let's check this awesome space combat game out, and when we get done, jump on over to Kickstarter and be sure to back it.
Listen.
If people want to get wild, yeah. You want to get real wild, do it. It's a Kentucky Board Gamer in the house.
Now let's get out there and melt some faces!
What's going on, everybody? Tim here, the Kentucky Board Gamer, and as you just seen in that awesome little intro, we are going to be taking a look at Starship Awesome 3000. If you notice I use the word awesome too much in this video, I apologize. I can't help it. It's one of my regular words normally anyway. So anyway, this game is a hex-based combat for dogfighting in space. I wanted to say it slow so I didn't get tongue-tied. So it's for 2 to 4 players and takes 30, maybe 45 minutes depending on how aggressive each player is. You have cards here. These cards are your ship's weapons and abilities, and on them you'll have like death ray, concussion missile, targeting computer, things like that. At the beginning of the game, each player gets 4. Now I've already dealt out 4. I honestly have no idea what they are. And on top of that, each player also gets a ship. This is the red ship for the red dash. It's player dash here that comes with it. You get 4 of them. Here's the blue ship, goes with that one. And they also get dice. And the way these work is you have high, medium, and low. And at the beginning of each turn, or each round, you're going to assign your dice to your engines, weapons, and shields. Your shields are already charged at the beginning of the game. If you get hit, they go down. And if you don't have shields when you get hit, you get to try to roll to get them back up by rolling a 7. Yeah, 7. On top of all of this little bit here, you get an asteroid per player. Now this marker is just for the direction of the asteroid. So we're going to set this up real quick, and then we're going to go through a couple rounds just to show you how it works. So first things first, we are going to assign our dice, and the high one I really like putting on the engines, the medium one on shields, and the lower ones on weapons. That's just my preference. So for the blue player, we're going to change it up though. We're going to put it on the weapons, engines, and low on the shields. No, we're not going to do that. We'll go with low on the engines. There. And then we take our cards. We place these within 2 spaces. It can't be any closer than 2 spaces to another object or edge of the board. So we're going to put them out here to try and block us, make it a little interesting here. And we're going to make one go that way, the other one go that way. Alright, and now we set up our cards. Your cards are also your life. If you get hit, you have to discard a card. So we're starting the game off, and we're going to roll our engines. And oh no, kind of strapped for space here, so I got it hanging off the table. Alright, so anyway, red and blue. 2 plus 2 is 4. Yeah, you learned math today. And 5. Okay, so blue goes first. Blue can move up to 5 spaces. And when you're moving, I forgot to set these in a direction. When you're moving, each face of the hex is basically a movement. So if I wanted to turn from where blue is now to here, that would be 1. and then 2, 3. Okay, so that's how that works. And it's red's turn. Red is not feeling so confident, so red's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we come to the part where, blue did not pay attention. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that. So now comes the part where on blue's turn, blue can flip over one of these, charging a weapon essentially, and you go by the lowest to the left. So, okay, targeting computer, and that says attacker chooses which tech card is discarded if the target is damaged. Very good card. I know I'm yawning a lot. It's because it's like 6 o'clock. And I have to do this because the power's about to go out at 10 so they can do some work around here. Stupid. So anyway, they get to pick which card. Normally it's just the leftmost card. And we're going to go ahead and flip over one here. Hyper jump. Attacker moves ship to any space before firing. Holy cow, that is a wow. So obviously blue would want to take that card out right away, because we're going to roll again for engines and see who goes first. Adding what the heck, adding 2 to that. So blue goes first with 8, red will go second with 4. Oh, that was also the end of a round, so we're going to go ahead and move the asteroids 1 space. So blue is going to go next. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And now it's red's turn to go whopping 4. They're obviously not going to go in their way, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, so we're going to flip over another card. Ion beam. Target ship uncharges all tech. Gosh. And red. Heat-seeking missile. Fire at the nearest ship within 6 spaces in any direction. So now we're going to start getting into combat here. First things first, we have to roll. And you can, like I said, you can switch this. Oh, these move. You can switch this at the beginning of your turn, or your round. Each round, these can move around. Okay, here we go. 2 again. What is... No, it'll roll. 7. Those are some high rolling 4-siders. I got 4 and 7. So you have to move all your moves. So we have to plan this out just right. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. You can't do that. What was I on? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not going to get him. Alright, so now it's red's turn with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do one of this game's most awesome features. We're going to chain. Okay, so now I haven't talked much about attacking. The way attacking works is you're going to take your weapon die, and I'm wanting to roll a 3 or a 10, or a 4 or a 9, or a 5 or an 8. Now in this case, when you chain a weapon or a card, that makes it to where I can roll a 3, 10, 4, or 9. Let's see what we get here. See? 5. I didn't get anything. Man, these dice aren't liking red player today. But yes, you get to do that, and it's based off the outcome of the dice. So 5 would have let me use this. Now, had I rolled a 2, I could still fire my regular weapon, but I have to be directly in front of him, and I mean right at him. So I did roll a 5, but it wasn't my turn. I was just trying to show you. So here we go again. We're going to move the asteroids along. Alright, so now we have 8 with blue. So if we take blue and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now blue can't target anything. I can't target anything. However, if I attack and I roll a 5 or an 8, I can move my ship to any space before firing. So we're going to do that. We're going to try to do that. We're going to see if we can get, there go my dice. We're going to see if we can get a 5. And I got an 8, which I still get to do. So now what happens, I can move ship anywhere I want. We're going to put it directly behind and fire. And they have shields, which knocks their shields down. So it is the end of the round. And now another thing you can do, say you don't like the cards that you've been handed, you can also discard. So you can replace your tech. So let's say I don't want 2 hyper jumps. Okay, so I can take this, I put it in a discard pile, and I can draw a new one. However, I don't know what the new one is yet. Now, as far as winning the game, it's last person standing, and that's pretty much all you need to know. That's the basic setup for the beginning game. And like I said, charging and chaining is awesome. Now, had I used hyper jump here, we did that one, so I kind of screwed up on showing you. But had I used hyper jump and maybe heat-seeking missiles, these would then sit like this. And the reason they sit like that is because they are uncharged. You've used them, so they have to charge back. And on your next turn, you can pick one of the two to charge back. And again, if I roll a 3, 10, 4, or 9, I can still use that. That's pretty much it. This was the beginner game. And in a full-on game, there are also drones that you can add to the game. There are Scrambler Cards. All of the target's tech becomes unchained. There are tractor beam cards. Attacker pushes or pulls target ship or asteroid up to 3 spaces. And drone transponder. They don't attack you as long as this tech is charged. But that's Starship Awesome 3000. It's on Kickstarter right now, and I highly recommend you go check it out. If you like skirmish games and you like the space theme, this is a game to play with. 2 is very balanced, but as you can see, there's nobody else to really worry about. 3 and 4 would be right around the alley of this. So this is a perfect game for 3 to 4 players. 2 players, it can be played. It's just a little more straightforward. And they come with quick start rules, which again, this is a prototype, so this should come with the game, I'm assuming. You get quick start rules, which show you how to set it up, and what these show is basically that you can set the game up and not have to use the drones. It tells you to take the cards out of there, and it gives you information on how to play the game quickly. There are also full rules. Now the full rules, there's a little bit more to them, and these are not final, as you can see here. They say confidential, but I have permission to go ahead and show you guys, the booklet and all that. I think I've gone over just about everything, but that's Starship Awesome 3000. Be sure to go check it out. It fits every kind of little 80s genre feel and 90s, early 90s that you would think with space combat. You can almost picture the guys, sitting here dogfighting, going around. The graininess of a film, it gives you that thought. It puts you in that state of mind. So check it out, and if you like it, be sure to back it. Even a share helps these guys, Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.
Oh, my bobblehead. Oh. Listen.
If you want to get wild,